Hello students, welcome to my channel. In today's lecture, I'll discuss proof of Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem or BPT. We can call basic proportionality theorem, that is BPT. Its full form is basic proportionality theorem. This theorem may comes by name or by statement. So you have to learn statement also. You should know this is the statement of Thales theorem. Okay, or you should know if it is coming like state and prove Thales theorem or BPT theorem, you should know this statement comes under BPT theorem only. Okay, sometimes what children are doing mistake in exam, एग्ज़ाम में आपको थेल्स थ्योरम कैसे आती है, स्टेट एंड प्रूव थेल्स थ्योरम और बीपीटी थ्योरम. तो आपको आप स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, स्टेटमेंट लर्न नहीं करते. तो क्या होता है, आपको पता नहीं होता. इफ़ यू विल नॉट लर्न द स्टेटमेंट देन हाउ यू नो what you have to prove, what is given. Okay, so it is very important to learn statement also for any theorem. Or sometimes what happen, you are learning the statement, ये आपको पता है कि ये स्टेटमेंट है और इसका ये प्रूफ है, बट आप ये याद नहीं करते कि ये बीपीटी का ही स्टेटमेंट है. ठीक है, या तो आप ऐसे लर्न करते हो कि ये बीपीटी है तो बीपीटी का ये वाला प्रूफ है, या फिर स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, सीधा स्टेटमेंट लर्न करते हैं बट ये नहीं देखते कि यही स्टेटमेंट थेल्स थ्योरम के अंडर आता है. सो प्लीज़ बी केयरफुल. Keep in your mind whenever you are doing any statement, any theorem, you should know the name and statement both. Then you can get very good marks. Okay? So ये स्मॉल टिप्स होती हैं जो आपको ध्यान में रखनी है, छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को ध्यान में रखना जिससे हम अपना मार्क्स को अच्छे से ले सकते हैं, स्कोर कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो नाउ कम टू द स्टेटमेंट. What Thales theorem states, what Thales theorem tells us, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, if a line drawn is, here I am drawing one line, if a line drawn parallel to one side, this side BC, one side of a triangle to intersect other two sides in distinct point, here I am taking two different points, let this is point D and here I am taking point E. Okay, if a line is drawn parallel to, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect other two sides at distinct point, that is D and E, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Okay, when this line intersect these two sides at different points, then this line divides these two sides AB and AC in the same ratio. That is what you have to prove. AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. Got it? What you have to prove? These two sides. AD upon DB, AE upon EC. So come to the given now. What is given? Triangle ABC. In my triangle ABC, this is given. ABC is a given triangle in which line DE is parallel to BC. And line parallel to BC intersects AB at E and AC at E point. Okay, so you have to prove, write down the proof. What you have to prove? AD upon DB and AE upon EC. Now for that we have to do one construction. We have to find the area, and for area we have to do construction. What we'll do, we'll draw one line perpendicular from E, draw one line, that is EL, perpendicular to AD, or you can say that AB. Here is I am taking one perpendicular, that is EL, perpendicular to AD. Write it down here, write down it. Draw EL perpendicular to AD. Okay, and EL and DN perpendicular to AE. DN perpendicular to AE. What I did? I drew one perpendicular from EL on AD and DN on AE. Side AE, right? And now I am joining this side B to E and I am joining this side C to D. Join side BE and CD. Got it? Now come to proof. First of all, we'll find the area. Now to find area of any triangle, see, I'm taking this triangle ABC. I have this triangle. To find the area, see, you all of you know what is the area of triangle. See, what is the area of triangle? If I'm taking this base, I'm taking ABC is my triangle in which BC is the base, and here I have one height. So what will be the area? Area will be equal to half base into height. Base is my BC is my base and height is AL. Okay, AL is my height. So for any triangle, area of a triangle is what? Half base into height. If I am taking this base, if I am taking base AC, then what will be the area? Now I am taking this base AC and here I am taking one perpendicular. Then area will be half AC into BN, say any point. Okay. Now if I am taking this base, then I will take height from this side. Okay. So area of a triangle will be half base into height. Now if I am taking this triangle, obtuse angle triangle, I am taking this triangle where I have this base, let it be A, B and C. Okay, you have to find this shaded part area, this triangle's area. Then this is my base, BE is my base. We can't take AB height, this is not height. Then what we'll do, we'll produce this line and we'll draw one perpendicular from A, that is D. Then we can find the area, that is half base BC into height AD. Okay, so now I'm going to use these two properties here in my figure. These two things I'm using in given triangle. Okay, please. Now come to the proof. We'll take area of a triangle ADE. You can write it here. Area of triangle ADE. Then what will be the area? Half base. What is my base? This triangle. I am taking this base AD. This is the base. Okay, half AD into what is the height? EL. We did construction. Okay, we did in construction, draw EL perpendicular to AD. Then AD is my base, EL is my perpendicular. This is my first equation. Now come to the second triangle. Now I am taking BDE. Now area of triangle BDE. That is again half base. Now I am using this triangle. Here BDE triangle is my this type of triangle, this one which I drew here, this triangle. Okay, so here see, I have base, I am taking this base, BD is my base, and where is the perpendicular? So if I'll extend this BD up to A, then EL is perpendicular to AB, or you can say that BD. Okay, so now in BDE my base is BD and perpendicular is EL. Okay, I am taking this triangle now, BDE. So here I have base BD and perpendicular is this EL. Got it? So please write in here. Half base. Base is my BD and perpendicular is again EL. This is my second equation. Now divide 1 by 2. Then I got area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE, that is half AD into EL upon half BD into EL. Now this can cancel with this one. This can be this one. Then what I got? AD upon BD. This is my third equation. Got it? What I got? AD upon BD. This one side I got. One ratio. AD upon BD. Right? Now come to the other side. Now I am taking side triangle ADE and triangle CED. This other side triangles. Again write down area of triangle ADE with other base. ADE is what? Half base. Now I am taking this AE base. Now my base is AE. And what is my perpendicular? DN. That is from construction. Then area will be half base into height. Base is AE, height is DN. Half AE into DN. Correct? AE into DN. Right? Again, it will be a fourth equation. Now come to the other triangle now. Again I am taking CED. Other triangle I am taking on base CE. Now this is my base and this is my perpendicular. Same property I am using what I explained here. Other triangle I took. So here is area of triangle CED. Area of triangle CED. That is half base. Base is what? CE. And perpendicular is what? DN. This is my fifth equation. Again divide 4 by 5. Then I got area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CED. That is half AE into DN upon half CE into DN. What I got? We cancel with this same and here half is with half. Then I got AE upon CE. This is my other result. This is my sixth equation. Got it? Now I got second ratio. AE upon EC. But we have to make them equate. We have to make them equal. Then they both sides can equal. Now we know that come on this side. Area of triangle, my first ratio, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE, and here area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CED. What we can conclude, our denominator is same, area of triangle ADE. Here is also area of triangle ADE. And denominator is different. If we'll make both denominators same, then we can get left side same. Then automatically right side will be equal. Okay. So now we know that now I have here base DE. DE is my base and BC. These are two parallel lines. And I have two triangles on same base. This one DBE and DEC. There are two triangles on same base between two parallels. Okay. Again we did this property in 9th standard. That is, if two triangles on same base, here I have two sides which are parallel. I am taking this base and with same base I am making two triangles. One triangle is this one. Here I have this one triangle and one triangle is this one on same base. Then if I am taking these two triangles on same base, what I got? I have one property which we already did in 9th standard. That is, on same base between same parallel lines, the area of two triangles are always equal. So area of these two triangles is always equal. That property I am using here. So area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CED. You can write it here. Area of triangle BDE is equals to area of triangle CED. Okay. Now what we got from this equation, equation number 3, this one, then equation number 6 and my this equation, that is 7 result. Okay. The 7th equation. What we got? Come to a result again. Equation number 3, equation number 6 and 7th. Here if I will substitute this value, area of triangle BDE, here this area of triangle BDE is equals to area of triangle CED. Both are equal. Then my left sides will be equal. Numerator and denominator both are same. So from equation 3, 6 and 7, what I got? AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC, or you can say that CE. Got it? How I got this result? because I am substituting this value, area of triangle BDE is equals to area of triangle CED. Here both triangles area are same. You can substitute any value. If we'll substitute here value, then these left sides will remain same, then right side will be automatically will be equal. Okay, after making these left sides equal. So I got this result. What I have to prove? Come to the exam diagram. That is AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC. That you have to prove. AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC. Okay. This is you have to prove. Again, I am reading the statement. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, to intersect the other two sides in distinct point, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Okay, the other two sides we got divided in the same ratio. Here I got this result. Okay, so it's very simple theorem, students, and it's very important. So whenever you are doing this theorem, always learn the statement with name. Both things you have to keep in your mind. So after that, now I'm giving you one question based on this theorem. Please write down here. In given figure, here I am drawing one triangle. I have one triangle, that is PQR. I have this triangle, and here I have one line, that is MN, parallel to QR. Based upon this theorem only. In theorem, what we have? One line is parallel to other line that intersect the other two sides at distinct point. Okay, this M and N. Then what we got result? PM upon MQ is equals to PN upon NR according to the BPT theorem. Now I have given, in given figure, MN is parallel to QR. Okay, and if your PM is X centimeter and your MQ is 10 centimeter, it's given. Your PN is X minus 2 centimeter and your third side, what last ratio, that is NR, that is 6 centimeter. And what you have to find? You are given with PM is equals to X centimeter, MQ is 10 centimeter, PN is X minus 2 and NR is 6 centimeter. You have to find the value of X. Find value of X. Okay. So this is one problem for you based upon this BPT theorem. Please solve this and you can write the result in comment box. If any problem, I'll solve this problem. Okay. First try it yourself. I hope you will understand my through this lecture. In case you feel any problem, please discuss with me. Okay. Please subscribe and like my channel if you like this. Thank you so much.